Hey, what's going on, guys? Happy Monday. Checking out the, look at this Glosso on this outtake on the flue ball. That Riccia and Glosso just kind of got stuck up in there because of the way the flow is on it. You know, it just kind of pulled it up in it. And then I set the Riccia on top. And then the Glosso, piece of Glosso got stuck in there and it started growing. And it's done amazing. And it roots really well. And so I'm thinking this might be down the road a great way to propagate this plant for little sprigs to put, you know, in a larger tank or deeper substrate. Because look at the roots, those little sprigs right there. That's a good thing. Tank's doing well. This Riccia, it propagates from here, and then that piece gets really big, and then it lets go and floats to the top. So that's a cool thing. Not a bad problem. Just trying to figure out. You know, I see people anchoring it and making grass out of this, but all the people I see that are doing that in a high-tech tank. I'm still trying to work on my low-tech options. I'm high-tech challenged, I guess, is how to phrase that. You can see the shrimp are doing well. A lot of cherry reds in there. These Beckford pencilfish I'm really happy with. Great to have. And, you know, I don't know if they're going to eat really tiny baby shrimp, but there's lots of places for them to hide the shrimp, so I'm not really worried about it. If you look in there, you can see that Barclays flower stem in the very back, the bud. It's growing really slow. I don't know what's going on there. It is growing, but it's just taking a while. I'm not really happy with this baby tier. Curious what you guys think I should do. This is like it's over 6 inches tall, or over 12 centimeters. So, like, give you guys an idea. Here's a ruler at like the substrate level, and let's see, give you guys an idea. So it's pushing 12 centimeters, or this ruler, I gotta flip it to get the inches, but to give you an idea, that's like over 5 inches, which is absolutely insane because if you look at this, see how it's just eating up this corner right in here, and it's a whole lot taller than the plants that are behind it. So I don't know what I'm going to do there. Trying to figure it out. The lace plant's spouting another leaf, which is good because the 2 leaves it has look absolutely terrible. I did put a root tab in there. I don't think it's working. Also put a root tab in over here on the Bacopa about a week ago, 2 weeks ago. And just an FYI, I think if you have a plant that you see a lot of roots coming out of the stem, like what I really had, if you look at the old videos here, I had all kinds of roots coming out of the stems on this Bacopa. I think it was because it was malnourished. It wasn't getting what it needed from the substrate. Because I have the same plant over here, and this one with the organic dirt, and I never got the roots out of the stems like that. So, I don't know, maybe it's something to think about. You know, if you want to propagate it, just put it in water with a poor substrate, and then snap it where you see the roots are and bury those. So maybe that's a good option, kind of like with this right here. Only other thing I want to talk about really quick, 120, I completely changed the media on my FX5 and the substrate. Oh, by the way, when I plant that Glosso, if you have scissors like this, or just like, you can get these at Radio Shack. There's all kinds of names for these, but anyway, you take these and just some kind of tweezer or something just to stick those roots down, because I'm trying to get it to the organic dirt, which is right under here, so it's got a little ways to go, but that's a great way to propagate the Glosso, I think. I don't know if I'll show you guys really quick the top before I close this, but got flowers shooting up here, flowers shooting up there. It's actually getting up into the light and getting burnt, which is kind of a bummer. Not much I can do about that. Curious why, if you look, see this, look at this. See the plasma? See how it's kind of... I need to kind of get that out. I'm not crazy about that. I don't know why that's going on in my water. But I'm going to try to get a water change done today and take this out. I don't like that at all. I think that's a bad thing. I really feel like it keeps the water from breathing. You can see that. It's common to get. I usually see that show up after trimming plants. If I do a major plant trimming, I don't know if it oozes out of the plant stems. Who knows? Somebody want to tell me, that's fine. I've heard people call it like a protein skin. I'm not really sure. It's not, well, I don't know. I don't know what it is. I'm not going to say what it is or isn't. Really quick, just in closing, the 120 is doing well. This is kind of bouncing back. It's not as tall, but just trying to get it to crawl out. You can see that piece of Glosso right here, and it's a little uprooted, and that's because I have Corey cats that love to uproot things. But I am managing to hold my own with this. These Glosso plugs are just slow and growing, so my bet is it's going to take a few months of that to grow out as compared to if I was doing CO2 in a high-tech tank. Because this took almost a year to do the hair grass to get it where I like it. The Glosso looks really good here. That Riccia that I had wrapped around there let go, didn't hold. But this is still holding on right here. I'm hoping the Riccia is going to bush up. I really like how that vine looks. The look on that's kind of cool. Just my 2 cents. And I noticed, just as an FYI, doing spot checks on my fish, I have a glass cat, and it might be the one that had the blemishes earlier. He kind of got cleared up, but right there, see that little, it's kind of had a white dot on the top. I don't really know what that is. Not really sure. If you can see it. It's just odd looking. And that's the one that was kind of showing signs, and who knows, maybe that one's just finally kind of cleared up. It looks a lot better than it did, but it's just not 100%, so hoping that'll get better. That's kind of it. Let me know what you guys think. Keep me posted. All the fish are happy. Everybody's eating well. I did get some of their favorite food, the bloodworms. I do need to clean my glass. You can kind of see the hair algae on the glass, which tells me I've got excess nutrients in the tank. Usually, I don't know. That's not a black beard algae. That's a green algae. So maybe that's a good thing. What else? I did completely break down this FX5 last week, and I put in about a year ago. I started using this right here, Clear Max. It's just a resin, but it helps remove those from the water, and feel like it's doing a good job. We'll see, but I need a big water change here pretty soon, and we'll see how it goes. Appreciate everybody watching. Thanks, new subscribers, and you guys let me know what you want to see or what you think, and that's really it. I will say, I noticed the water sprite that I thought wasn't doing good in the low tech, it wasn't actually rooted well. It was just kind of growing, hanging in the water, but not really rooted in the organic dirt. So I put a bunch of it down in the organic dirt, and it has really filled out nicely. And ironically, my water sprite looks like it's sick, except for right up in here. But I think the water sprite really likes good flow. We'll see how that goes, see how it progresses. Is that not weird? Look at this. I just think that's kind of weird how that algae right there, or whatever kind of plant you want to call that, it's growing on that piece of wood there, and that one down on the bottom. Actually, a little bit right there. Kind of odd looking. That's kind of it. Thanks for watching. You guys have a good one. And let me know if you want to see something or you have questions, or you have a concern. Appreciate everybody's feedback, and welcome new subscribers. Happy Monday. Have a good one. See ya.